At the beginning of content creation, you could say let's put it slightly differently. Let's go into the business grids for a second, where people have co-created with content because it was a measure to make money. Yeah. What happened was people would have a business, and what they found was that all of the world didn't quite relate to the business as much as they would relate to a person. So all the businesses would have like the face of the business, someone that, that would represent the business. And everyone in marketing found that this was so much more powerful for them. Yeah. That the brand alone, didn't do much, like until McDonald's without Ronald McDonald didn't do as well. So McDonald's got a Ronald McDonald and a eggplant thing and all the other, I don't actually know all the characters, but there's, and it's Ronald McDonald that gave McDonald's a soul. Yeah. So what does this tell us? That a business gets a soul when a person with a soul is, the face of it. And so this then birthed the concept of a personal brand. And a personal brand is an interesting architecture. So then many people around the world, and this actually started with Paris Hilton, I believe. Someone told me this the other day. So Paris Hilton and the Kardashians created personal brands, and they were the first ones to clue into this. And what they found was if people followed them and liked them, they could produce just about any product and people would purchase it. And none of those products needed to even be in sync together. You could sell a toothbrush or a daybed or a perfume or a clothes, or a hotel, or, it enabled this space because what was happening was the person is who you like. And if you like the person, and they've got something that you need or want, well, why not buy it off the person you like? Right? Now, there's a lot of personal brands online. And inside of the New Earth Mission Collective, your Temple of Light, Mission Empire Temple of Light, you're actually receiving a whole other codex. And that is to have a mission brand, not a personal brand. And I want to identify the difference for the purpose of this, because it makes a huge difference with content creation. A personal brand is all about Gaby Kowalski. And so at the extreme levels of it, I would have a camera team following me around everywhere and creating content from my life. And you would literally be sharing my life with me. And as long as I have an interesting life, you will stick. And this is the core foundation of a personal brand. And yes, of course, that can be me teaching you stuff. Whatever I'm excited about, I teach you. And so Paris Hilton could be teaching you about lipstick and, hair products because she's excited about it, or designer clothes. Does this make sense? And us, we can be sharing transformational content, ascension content, yeah? Yet it's still a Gaby Kowalski. It's the Gaby Kowalski show with the message, with the mission. So it's Gaby Kowalski with the mission as a backpack, yeah? Taking the mission with her, yeah? So what is a mission brand instead? A mission brand is the mission that has a you. And you are the one that takes that mission and shares that mission with the world. That it's not about you and your ego. It's not about you as a personality anymore. It's about the mission itself, and you serve the mission, and you're getting that message and that mission out to as many souls as possible. Does this resonate? So now I'm going to ask you, did Jesus Christ have a personal brand or a mission brand? A mission brand. Isn't this interesting? Did Buddha have a mission brand or a personal brand? Mission. Did Mary Magdalene have a mission brand or a personal brand? Mission. Did Mother Teresa have a mission brand or a personal brand? Mission. Is this cool? So then that gets us to be like, okay, every bit of content I create is serving the mission, which means I'm a true messenger of light, which means that every single content, if it doesn't serve the mission, it doesn't go up. And that includes personal content, meaning we don't just post willy-nilly and use the social media platform as our own personal journal or a place to, complain about shit. Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't. That doesn't mean that there's no room for any personal aspect. Of course there is. There's still a community being formed. It's more, how do we do this? And it's the flip. It literally is this flip of, this is a place for me to voice the message. It's no longer a place for me to just, have a place to express any aspect of my personality per se. Which also means you don't need a camera crew to follow you around and invade on your privacy, which means you don't even have to share anything about your partner or your children if you don't feel to. It means it's not about you having to expose everything. It means that when you go through a breakup, you don't have to friggin' talk about it online. When you go through anything, you don't have to talk about it. With a personal brand, it's a different template. In a personal brand, the actual codex is for you to be fully vulnerable, fully transparent, and let everyone into your personal life. And the more you do that, does this make sense? And of course, you're calling people in that resonate with that template, which means that you are going to be calling in people that still have a little bit of drama addiction, still have, they still have, some of those plugins that are looking for some of that kind of entertainment. Yeah. Yet for you in a mission brand, if it excites you to fully anchor into that, it's always, does this serve my mission? Is there any point in sharing this? Or is this just something I share with my best friend? So when we go through something, do you feel what I'm putting down? Social media is not a platform for the personality, the ego, to be heard. But personal branding does give people that pathway. And now you get to choose which one you wish for, because the truth of the matter is you don't have to have a mission brand. The templates are here for you. The coding is here for you. You can still stay with the other model. Yet I'm kind of curious, with everyone who's live, if you could share with me in the chat, which form, which template resonates with you more? Just do an M for mission brand or a P for personal brand. Which one feels, and by the way, there's no right or wrong. It's just which one feels more like expansive for you, more freeing for you,